Good morning and welcome back to another session or episode, whatever you want to call it, of my reflection, where I'm going to share with you, as always, one thing that I achieved, one thing that I learned, and one thing that I find out that I need to fix. Those three things should happen every day in your life. And if you go back 1.5 years, you see it's happening every day in my life. So let's get started with achievement. It took a lot of time, but due to all the feedbacks that I'm getting throughout the weekend, I think that eventually we found a very good analogy for what we are doing in Galaxies, and that's fire ants. So how do you deal with your fire ants in the backyard? Did you manage to get rid of them by applying chemicals mound by mound? The answer is no. And if you keep on doing it, you keep on having fire ants. The only way to get rid of them is to understand how they are interlinked to the environment or to the ecosystem around them. Then there are pretty creative ways how to or reduce them or to get rid of them. But that required understanding of interlinks. And that's the same thing that we are doing at Galaxies. We are helping you to get rid of your fire mounts in your organization. And there are, regretfully, plenty of those. Good for us though. So pretty happy about this analogy. Let's see how it will work. So that's achievement. One thing that I learned is a pretty interesting experiment they've done in Colorado, where they took, I think, around 420 something, I think 26 young newborn, and they took 426, I think, newborn that are going to be adopted by parents, and they done a battery of tests to see after a while, like when they reach 16, 18, is there any impact of the parents on them comparing to biological parents? And the answer is mind-blowing. No, zero. Actually, you can take any two parents from the street, and the impact of them on adopted kids would be the same as the parents that grew them, which kind of draw the conclusion of the importance of the environment influence on people. But that's a completely different discussion. So, but I learned about this experiment. It's really interesting. So that's what I learned. And last but not least, one thing that I still need to fix is to create buckets of equity for different purposes that we want to use. Pretty hard for me to find a formula that I feel comfortable with, and it's clear and it's open, and everyone that comes to the company can understand this formula and understand why other people got what they got and why he's getting what he's getting. So still dealing with that, need to finish it, and that's all for today. So as always, keep yourself safe and healthy. Hopefully I see you not tomorrow. Hopefully I see you Wednesday. And if not, whenever I have time to take those 3 minutes videos. Bye.